Hello students. Now today we will be discussing another problem on depreciation. Now look here. In this problem they have given X Limited owns two plants, that is plant A and plant B on 1st April 2018, and the rate of depreciation is 15% with a depreciated value of 2,37,000. That means at the beginning of the year they have given the WDV value. Depreciated value is nothing but WDV value. So on 1st of April 2018, that is on 1/4/2018, they have given the opening WDV value as 2,37,000, and they have also mentioned the rate of depreciation will be 15%. Then again in this question they have again given that the company purchases plant C on May 31st, 2018. That means whatever plant they are purchasing in previous year, it will be put to use more than 180 days, because it is purchased before the month of October. That means it will be put to use for more than 180 days. Now again the whatever new plant they have purchased, that is plant C, it is costing 20,000. And again they're telling they have the company is selling, that is X Limited is selling plant A on 10th April, and plant B on 12th October, and plant C on 15th December 2018 for 20,000, 15,000, and 10,000. So in this problem what you understood, in a particular company, that is X Limited, you had plant A and B, and they have also purchased another plant, that is plant C. But at the end of the same year they are selling all the plant A, B, and C. That means the block of asset will be ceasing to exist on the last day of the previous year. So at the end of the year there won't be any asset available in the particular block. That means in this problem the depreciable value, even though we have the depreciable value, we cannot calculate depreciation because it becomes unadmissible when the block of assets ceases to exist on the last day of previous year. Now let us look at how we have to solve this particular problem in a while. Now how do we start this problem? We have to start with return down value of the block of asset on 1/4/2018, which is 2,37,000. Then again, once we start with WDV value, that is opening WDV block as on 1/4/2018, which is 2,37,000, we have to add purchases made during the previous year. Now in this problem they have given they have purchased plant C on 31/5/2018. That means it will be put to use for more than 180 days. Since it is purchased in May and not after October, obviously it will be used for more than 180 days, and the amount which they have given is 20,000. So old machinery you have A and B, again you have old plant you had A and B, then again you have purchased a new plant C, that is 20,000, and the total value of A, B, and C put together is 2,57,000. Then again whatever sales you have made during the previous year, we have to deduct the same. Now again whatever plant they had, that old plant A and B as well as new plant C which they have purchased, all the three plants they have sold for particular rate. Plant A they have sold at 20,000, plant B at 15,000, and plant C at 10,000. So add all these three, the total will be coming to 45,000. So out of this 2,57,000, if you deduct 45,000, you will get the WDV value as 2,12,000. Now, even though we have the WDV value before depreciation or depreciable value, which is coming to 2,12,000, even then we cannot charge depreciation because all the three plants have been sold. So in this entire block, we had only three plants, that is A, B, and C, and all the three plants have been completely sold. That means the block of assets ceases to exist on the last day of previous year. So on the last day, assets will not be existing in this particular block. So whatever 2,12,000 we have got here, we have to consider it as short-term capital loss. Now why this 2,12,000 we have to consider as short-term capital loss? Because the old plant A and B value was 2,37,000, and the new plant value whatever they have purchased is 20,000. So the total book value of all these three plants A, B, and C is how much? 2,57,000, right? So whatever worth of plant they had, whatever plant A, B, and C which had the worth of 2,57,000, they're selling all the three plants at 45,000, right? That means the book value is higher than the selling price. That means 2,12,000, whatever amount you are getting, that is loss amount here, right? So the goods which are assets which are worth of 2,57,000, you have sold it just for 47,000. That is very, very lesser price. So this 2,12,000 will be considered as short-term capital loss under section 50 subsection 2. So in this case, since there is no asset available in the at the end of the year, depreciation will become inadmissible and WDV value will also be nil in this problem. So this is how we have to solve this particular problem. Hope you have understood. Then again, let us look at another problem. Now again, let us go to one more problem. Now look at this problem. This problem is entirely different from whatever problems we have solved previously. Now they have given From the following particulars given below, calculate the amount of depreciation, short-term capital gain or short-term capital loss as the case may be. Now that means in this problem we have to compute not only depreciation but you should also see whether there is short-term capital gain or short-term capital loss. Now again they have given WDV of the block of plant and machinery on 1/4/2018 is 1,60,000. That is opening WDV value is 1,60,000, which will be starting point for computation of depreciation. Then again they are given cost of additions made during the May 2008. So they have made some purchases in the month of May. That means it will be more than 180 days. So that value is 40,000. So this addition of purchases we have to add to opening WDV value of 1,60,000. Now again they are given expenses incurred as commission etc. at the time of sale, that is 10,000. Now we will look at that point later. Now they have given net sale consideration of all the assets comprising in the block is 2,40,000. Now this net sale consideration is nothing but your total value for selling the assets. That means whatever assets they had, that is 1,60,000 and new additions whatever they have made 40,000, both they have sold. That means entire asset has been sold. That is why they are given net consideration of all the assets comprising in the block. So that means whatever assets they had and whatever asset they had newly purchased, all the assets and the block is sold for rupees 2,40,000. So in this 2,40,000 itself, this 10,000 will be included, because net sale consideration means the formula for net consideration or net sale consideration will be sale consideration minus cost of selling expenses or any other selling expenses. That means whatever selling commission we had here, that will already be included in this net consideration. That will already be adjusted in this net sale consideration. So this 2,40,000, what we have to do, we have to deduct, because this is the amount at which we are selling the assets. Now again they have given one more point, what difference it will make if the net consideration is 1,50,000. That means instead of 2,40,000, if you are selling the entire assets at 1,50,000, what would be your answer? That we have to calculate and show. So here in this problem we have to show two different calculations. That is when net sale consideration is 2,40,000 and when net sale consideration is 1,50,000. So how we have to solve this problem we will understand now. Now look at this problem. How we have to start this problem? The opening WDV as on 1/4/2018 they have given as 1,60,000 and purchases we have made 40,000. So it is totally coming to 2 lakhs. So old plant and machinery whatever we had already existing, it is 1,60,000, and again they have made additional purchases on May. So it is costing 40,000. So totally put together your total value of the assets is 2 lakh. Then again you have sold the entire asset. That means whatever old asset and new asset you had, whatever old and new plant and machinery you had, entire plant and machinery you have sold it for 2,40,000. That is the net sale consideration. So out of 2 lakh worth of goods, if you are selling at 2,40,000, that means you are making a gain of 40,000. So your book value of old and new machinery is coming to 2 lakh rupees, right? Old plant and machinery worth was 1,60,000. New plant and machinery you have purchased at 40,000. Both put together it is 2 lakh, but you are selling it at 2,40,000. That means you are selling at 40,000 extra, right? So this 40,000 will become short-term capital gain. And again in this case depreciation is not, we cannot calculate depreciation because entire block of asset has been sold. That is entire assets have been sold at 2,40,000 rupees. So we cannot calculate or show depreciation, and entire depreciation will become inadmissible since the block of assets ceases to exist on the previous day, sorry, in the last day of the previous year. So since there is no block of asset existing on the last day of previous year, we cannot calculate depreciation and it becomes inadmissible. Now again they have given one more question, that is last point. Instead of 2,40,000, if you sell asset at 1,50,000, what would be your answer? So in that case also again you have to start with 1,60,000 opening WDV, and again you have to add purchases at 40,000. Your total value or book value of the assets will be 2 lakh rupees. Now this 2 lakh asset worth of asset, if you are selling at 1,50,000, then that means you are selling at 50,000 lesser than the book value. So this 50,000 will be considered as your short-term capital loss. And even in this case, second case also, since entire asset has been sold for 1,50,000, you cannot calculate depreciation and it becomes inadmissible since the block of assets is just exist on the last day of previous year. So this is how we have to calculate and show the answers in this problem. Hope you have understood. In case if you have any doubt, please to ask me. Thank you.